How y'all doing, man? Top of the morning. Top of the happy Saturday, all. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Um, Happy Saturday, y'all. Right? How you doing? Happy Saturday. Top of the morning. Um, Hit that like button. We are going to get started. Right? I got about 30 minutes and I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the rec center. I'm going to go to the rec center. Right? Go get my exercise on. Right? Right? I'm gonna get my exercise on. Right? But I wanna go over here real quick. Bang. Bang bang. I seen something interesting. But you know what it is? I gotta get my other account adapted to this. Now I got the camera off over here. But the camera, if you are one of these creeps, yo, the camera's on the webcam. I got the camera on the webcam. I just turned the camera off on StreamYard, right? But as you see, I was in the gym last night with some of the dedicated soldiers, right? Look at the dedicated soldiers. They was in there last night.
Precision, yet some secrets remain. The future talent emerges. Huh. Again, right? Yeah, I'm looking for it right there. Look. Right there. Huh? Want to say that again? Both sides, what it said. I wrote for sure. Say that again. You showed me that. Joe showed me that. Joe showed me that. Yeah. We can't get out all the sauce.
Can't give it all out no more, y'all.
We can't give out all
y'all overlooked it. Y'all overlooked it. So now y'all gotta stay where y'all at in the bushes. In the jealous section. Stay in the jealous section. Because a lot of y'all content squares. Content crows. You know, that's what y'all was, jealous. So stay in the jealous section. We've been protecting our energy and we've been putting y'all in y'all classifications. The same classifications that you thought you was attempting to put me in, right? As a content creator, right? We have put y'all in y'all, classifications now, right? So do not be upset with me for, pointing out the obvious in you, right? Pointing out the obvious in a lot of y'all, man. A lot of y'all, like I said, y'all been moving funny for years on years. And one thing about doing you, developing you, and growing you, it exposes that, man. It exposed that. I was explaining that to C-Dub. I was like, yo, not for nothing. A lot of these content dudes, they're not official, right? Because when they thought that they had one up on me as far as like graphics and P files and all of that. They were comfortable. The moment I started incorporating a lot of these things, it showed me who they were. It showed me who they were because now, as fans of boxing, they really could never touch me when it came to like interviews, covering fights, just really being in the mix. They couldn't touch me, right? But what made them feel like they could compete with me or they was on the level that I was is because, like I said, they sit around all day, every day with their thumbs in their ass trying to create artwork and designs and memes and illusions and shit. I never was into that, man, because God always told me he was going to bring people to me that do these things. He just told me to stay in my lane and do what I do. And that's what I did. But along the way, what I would do is I would listen. 2 ears, I would watch. I'd be like, oh. And I would hear people say, yeah, you need to do this, you need to do that. I started incorporating all of that. And every time I did incorporate something, I always would throw it in their face to make them uncomfortable, to expose them. Like, you really never was for me, motherfucker. You was never for me. Hopefully y'all are catching these vibes today, man. Hopefully y'all catching these vibes. I'm going to the gym, man. I'm gonna go work out, man. Yo, did y'all see me hitting them plates yesterday? Right, I was hitting them plates, right? Not bad, right? I'm getting my motion back. Y'all look. Did a couple of pull-up sets, right? I do certain exercises just for my haters now. Shorty low status, big ups to all my haters. Look, this is for the haters, y'all. This is for the haters. Look, they get low now, man. See? They get low. Look. See, these are my days to work out in the gym on the weekends and Fridays, because like I said, it'd be nice and empty in there. So I can get loose a little bit. How I look, man? Put it in the comment section, man. Are you watching? Put it in the comment section if you're watching. Put it in the comment section if you're watching. How do I look, y'all? Am I moving and grooving or what, man? Am I moving and grooving for y'all? How do I look, y'all? How do I look? Am I moving and grooving or what, man? How do I look? Am I moving and grooving? All right, Right? And somebody yesterday said footwork. That's not footwork right there. Right? That's called the dance. That's called the dance. Put it in the comments. Whopper Warrior, what up? There we go, right here. Look, man. I was hitting that still yesterday, boy. I had a couple plates on there. Look. You hear them plates? I had a couple plates on there. Getting it back. I'm getting like my man T-Dog, man. NYT, if you in here, man. That's NYT right there. That's the NYT in me. Yo, T-Dog is a beast on that steel. That's the NYT in me, y'all. T-Dog. NYT in it. Oh yeah, that's side to side right there. You see, you know why I did that, right? I did that right there, the front, because a lot of these guys sat on mine, right? And they always be like, yo, do more than one pull-up. So I just want to show a little something right there. The reason why I did 2 full range pull-ups. I did 2 full range pull-ups. And then I did what they call the tight rod, the side to side. But the reason why I did that was I wanted to demonstrate. Because a lot of times when you see me, I do the side to side, I do the headbangers, I do these things. And you have these, like what I like to call the coaches, the coaches corner with no motion. Because you get these guys that come online and they want to tell you, oh, do this, do this. No, show me it. Because you tell me all these things, and then when I click on your page or your profile, you have nothing going on. So don't tell me what I need to do. Show me. That's why I respect the guys that actually do things, especially do the things that they critique you on or attempt to critique you on. If you're not one of those, man, keep your comments in the crow section where it belongs. You a crow. You a crow. Crazy Kitten, what up? What up, Crazy Kitten? How you doing? How are you? Never seen you over here, but salute. You came in the building and you acknowledged the host, right? I am the host. Look, I'll cut my camera back on. I am the host. You acknowledge me, Crazy Kitten. Thank you. Thank you. I am the host with the most. My brother Corey in the building. Lots of guys just talk. Yeah, social media people just talk, Corey. It's a social media thing, man. And most of the people that just talk, they have no motion. That's why they're on social media and they're comfortable. Because social media gives them a voice. It gives them a voice, man. But yeah, we're heading to the gym, man. I am heading to the gym. Go get my exercise on, man. Coach Rena, you coming to the gym today? Huh? All right. 5 in the building. Hit the like button, man. We're going to be streaming all day today, man. We are at the command center. But I'll probably go record, man. I don't like to get comfortable here at the command center. You know, I don't want to be a room raider like these guys, man. That's what these guys do, man. I look, you know what I like to do? I like to be outside, right? I like to be moving and grooving. Waiting for the season to change. I'll get back to start doing my deliveries and all that. Because I like to be outside and move around and see the people. Because a lot of times people watch your platform, right? And I know these things now, right? From being in the world. And people will see you and recognize you in person. And, you know, that's what I like. I like to, that look, to be honest, and I got to put this out there. There's a lot of tickets available still for Jihad's fight tonight and those guys fight. You know why there's a lot of tickets available? Because I just feel like the way these guys think they're marketing and all that, social media is smoke and mirrors, man. See, if all those views that you did and all these guys that claim they do views, if they was really, you know, influencers, the tickets would have sold. But you know why the tickets didn't sell? Because that shit is all smoke and mirrors. That's all what I like to call fake, you know, interactions. Yeah, people like a post, right? But majority of the people that like it don't really support it. It's smoke and mirrors. If all the people that liked the post, right, and commented actually bought a ticket, the tickets would have sold. But they didn't buy no tickets. That's why there's still so many tickets left, man. If you pull up Ticketmaster right now, watch this. Watch this, man. I'm glad I'm here at the desk, right? Watch this. Watch this. You know how many tickets are still available for this event? You know how many tickets are available? Watch this, man. Star Boxing. I'm gonna put this in. You're gonna see it. Watch this. And that's bad, man. And the reason why it's bad is because this is a Long Island fight, right? Here it is right here. Watch. I want you guys to see all of this. Hold on. Corey, appreciate you, right? I'm going to close out of this one, right? I'm going to go over here. I'm going to let y'all see this, right? This is what these other guys do. These guys do this all the time, right? So when we go over here, look, Joe LaGuardia, and I think it was his father's birthday yesterday. Rest in peace to his father. Right? He started the company. But here it is right here. Here it is right here. Look, find tickets, right? Boom. Here it is. I accept. Tickets are starting out at $65. Look, a lot of tickets, man. 34 tickets still available up here. 13 here. 36 here. The floor. 12 tickets available. 19 tickets available. 12 tickets, right? 19, 19, 30. Right? This is the stage tickets. 4 right here. 1. No seats available. So this is good. This section has sold out right here. That's good. No seats right here. This section has sold out too. The Sky Bar, $65 seats, right? But as you can see, tickets are still available, right? And this isn't a big, large venue. It should have been sold out already. And I think the reason why it's not sold out is because, like I said, you deal with a lot of smoke and mirrors on social media. I want to say shout out to my guy. One of my guys bought 8 tickets right off the rip. See, I move tickets. I could move tickets, man. You know how I move tickets? Hand to hand. I don't like. That's why I say social media is smoke and mirrors, man. Smoke and mirrors, man. Social media is smoke and mirrors. Master Rank, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you in the building. What I don't understand is how these guys pump up Ryan. Well, he's a world champion now. They not pumping him up, Corey. He's a world champion. He got a WBC belt, man. So they not really pumping him up. They not pumping him up. But hopefully all the rest of these tickets sell, right? And one thing about the Paramount is not a bad seat, man. These seats up here, it looks like, cause if you ever been to the Paramount, and I covered many fights there, the Paramount is a nice venue. It's a nice venue, right? And the thing about the Paramount that is cool, right, is the Paramount. Oh, you guys can't see it. Let me go over here for y'all so y'all can see it, right? The Paramount, right? The Paramount is a venue that actually is a venue that is, like I said, it's not big. It's decent. If you like boxing and you want to see some, it's a place for like good quality club shows, man. Right? But you get hitters down there. Look, you see, you got Jihad Tucker in the building, right? You get hitters down there, right? So when you have these hitters that pull up and they come to Star Box, because I've been down there. I covered Joe Smith. I covered Chris Algieri. I covered Tyrone James, Alex Vargas. Look, Chris Algieri was a world champion. Joe Smith was a world champion. So these are world champion quality guys that have fought in the Paramount. When they fought in the Paramount, it was sold out. I ain't gonna hold you. It wasn't a seat available. It wasn't a seat available. These are the facts. I'm just being honest. When those guys fought down there, there wasn't a seat available. But like, there's not a bad seat, and there's ball. Look, I think if I'm not mistaken, right, there's 2 bars, right? It's a great atmosphere for fight. Yo, do y'all remember? For those of y'all that remember Terrence Crawford, the first time I ever met Terrence Crawford, and Bud, if you watch this, and I know your people's watch me, Bud will tell you, my first ever real encounter with Terrence Crawford was at the Paramount. I'll never forget it. This is when I was still, doing a lot of things for Earl Spence behind the scenes. I was in there with the Team Spence jacket that when he fought Cal Brook. And it was, I'm at the bar, right? It was Tyrone James fought that night. And if you know, Tyrone James is originally from the Midwest area. Bud Crawford is his people's. Like he worked with Bud, it came up. So this is fighters fuck with each other. Terrence Crawford was fighting. This fight was a Friday night fight. Terrence Crawford, because I remember this is yo look, yo, check my receipts, man. I really been in the game. I really do this, man. Terrence Crawford and them was fighting the next following night at Madison Square Garden because I was out there. I covered that fight. I might have even interviewed Bo Mac and So Cole. They was all staying at the Stewart Hotel. That was the top ranked hotel at the time, right? But Friday night, Star Boxing had a fight at the Paramount. Terrence Crawford was in attendance to support Tyrone James. And I remember seeing him. I was on live. And he came in. I was like, oh shit, Terrence Crawford. Yo, bud, you know I ain't lying, man. And I was like, yo, you and EJ gonna fight. That's why I know I am one of those guys, right? I prophesied this. I said, yo, y'all gonna fight, man. And I was like, yo, when y'all fight, y'all gonna break the bank. Yo, Bud dapped me up, right? Bud was in shock because I think it was really my brother because my brother's a little off. And he was all up in Bud's face. And he was like, he was excited to see Bud too because like we fuck with Terrence, right? He was like excited. And I was talking to Bud on some business shit like, yo, y'all gonna fight, man. It's gonna be big. This was mad years before the fight even happened. Look, when the fight happened, allegedly they both made upwards of 25 million, man. Upwards of 25 million. But these are facts. I seen him at the Paramount. And if you look at the illustration, I'm going to show you the illustration right here. Y'all can see this, right? Follow the mouse. You see the lounge right here, right? The lounge area, right? This area right here. Hold on, let me go to Ticketmaster. Oh, no, wrong way. Look, this area right here, the lounge. The bars are right here. This is the floor. These are all good seats, right? 30 seats are still available right here. $145 seats, right? But the bars right here. There's a bar here. There's a bar right here, right? Now upstairs is like it's not even that like big, but these are good seats too. But there's no seats here. Oh well, 4 here and 1 here. These are great seats. That's why people jump on these. These are good seats too. Right? Still some of those available. But these are excellent seats. Because the ring is literally right here. You might even get a little bit of blood and shit on you. I normally sit right here. When I'm here, I got the videos. You see my videos. I'm right here. The ring be right here. I rest in peace to what was the good brother's name? Damn, he was from Harlem. Shoot the Five. Yo, Shoot the Five used to do a lot of the things that you see. What's the name doing? Salute Gumbo. I see you in the chat. Shoot the Five used to do a lot of the things that Cigar Talk is doing now. He used to do the analyst, right? Xavier, rest in peace. Xavier Porter was his name, right? He would be right here because this is where the commentators would be. I'll be right here. I remember me and Joe Dini was right here, right? Joe Dini, Joe, look, my brother, he used to be right here. He used to try to grope the ring girls. That's why I had to cut him off, man. We're professional. We are professional, right? Oh, look, these see the ticket prices went down. Look, I told you they're trying to sell out. Look, the day of the show ticket, $65, man. You can get this ticket for $65, man. See, the prices is dropping already, man. So if you don't got a seat, man, look, 145 on. This is the floor, man. Y'all might as well jump on some of these, man. You don't got a seat, man. These was going at like 209. Look, see, look, these are still high. 202. That's what they all was going at, but the prices are dropping. Maybe these are some resales or something. I don't know. Man. But how's the content looking, man? How we looking, man? We just streaming a little bit. Streaming, right? Appreciate you. War Eagles. War, right? War Eagles in the building. That is Gumbo Sauce, right? General Gumbo. Gumbo's on his way back up here to Jersey. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, Gumbo. But it's only going to be like a dusting, I think they said. Nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, as you can see, good seats still available, right? I think it's 5 fights tonight, right? I'm rooting for a knockout, man. Jihad needs a knockout, right? Personally, right? I think he needs a knockout. He needs to stop this guy, right? And if he stops this guy, it could get the motion rolling again. Because if you don't know, Top Rank is going back to ESPN, and Top Rank likes knockouts. So if he knocks this guy out, I believe that'll be everywhere. A lot of these guys will pick it up. They make memes. They talk about it. But he got to knock the guy out. He got to stop him. He needs the stoppage tonight, man. And that'll get the wheels turning. Cause I seen a post. I believe he's ranked number 8 in the WBC, right? Or on some type of a post. He was ranked number 8. Hold on, somebody text me. Did somebody text me? Nah, nobody did they? I'm sitting here. Oh man, I missed the call. Damn, I didn't even hear my phone ring. Hold on. See, I'm cooking. Yeah, we cooking, man. I didn't even hear the phone ring. Wow, yo, you got to match energy. Look, this is matching energy, right? Look, I'm matching energy, y'all. Look. Yes, I'm at the desk. I'm working. I'm matching energy. Yesterday, you thought you ghost me. So I'm ghosting you back. But hit me back, man. You know, we just matching energy. As you can see, we're working. We're at the desk, the command center. How is the content looking now? Right? Now look, yo, when I post this video, y'all gonna see. Yo, my children, look at this, man. This is my command center, right? Yo, my kids, right? But, yo, it's really for them. But they got all Cheetos here. Yo, Rain, next time you at the command center, get these Cheetos and shit out of here. Right? They got Cheetos and all kind of doohickeys over here, man. That's my children, though. This is for them. The command center. But yes, Jihad needs a knockout tonight, man. He's a knockout. Because a knockout will get him popping, I think. And he's trying to fight for a world title. So you need buzz, right? How do y'all feel about that? Put it in the comment section, right? Do you think a knockout will get him the motion? A knockout will get him the motion, I think, man. Because he's a fighter that is very entertaining. I think now it's time to build his fan base, and him fighting on the island is a good look, right? But he needs the knockout, and if he can knock this guy out, because this is the guy that beat Nico Ali Walsh. He's a sturdy opponent, and I think the quality of guys that Jihad has been in there with previous, he should walk through this guy, man. He should walk through him. Spectacular fashion too. And then the memes and all of the videos and all that could start coming up, and that could get traction, right? He said for the Crows, they stay on the internet all day, go to the fights with no jobs and no motion. You know they ain't going nowhere, Gumbo. Dudes is the worst, man. These guys are the worst, man. You heard? These guys are the worst, Gumbo. Yo, Coach Ring. Come here. Come here. I want you to. I want the people. I want the people to see you have on a nice dress. Come on, come show the people your nice dress. Come on, so I could use the edit. I could use the edit. Come on. Oh, bless you. Look, this is my baby, y'all. Look at her. You gotta come down so they can see the camera's right there. They can't see. There she is. The Rain Beanster. Rain Beanster. Y'all rain through on a dress, right? So you know what that means. Rain's not coming to the rec center. Rain's not gonna come to the rec center. Damn, let me see if Coach Dennis is at the gym. I'm ready to go to the gym, man. Yeah, she went back. Gumbo. She just wants to take over the command center. I don't think Coach Dennis is there. Nah, he's not there. Damn, man. I want to get my exercise on, man. I like exercising, y'all. Hold on, man. One more call. I like to exercise, y'all. Hey, what up? Are you at the gym? You're not. Yo, so do you know if Coach Dennis is going down there? Can you give him a call and call me back? I want to go exercise, man. I might have a fight coming up, man. I gotta get sharp, man. I gotta work on my combinations, man. I might have a fight date coming up, man. Yeah. Huh? With whoever I feel like busting up, man. You know? Well, yeah, when you show me those combinations, man, I gotta demonstrate them. How you say? I need to demonstrate them, man. All right, man. All right, you talking too much now, man. You talking too much. But yo, call Coach Dennis for me. Call Coach Dennis for me. All right. Yeah, he was giving up too much of the sauce, man. Yeah, I demonstrate on that dude, man. Don't give out too much of the sauce. They gonna yeah, I'm gonna make him a victim, right? Yeah, that was Joe Dini. That was Joe Dini, man. That was Joe Dini, man. Yeah, I like look the weekends, right? I get in there and move around a little bit, man. Because during the week I try to stay out the way, like what I'm saying with this live stream. Sometimes you just gotta get out the way. Get out the way. That's what I do during the week. The kids is in there. I get out the way, man. I might get on the speed bag a little. I do my pull-ups, hit the bench a little bit. I do the things that I know they're not gonna do. Right? I don't get in the ring that much unless I want to get in there and move around with Amani or somebody. Huh? He is? Okay, I'm going. How you know? Who'd you call? Oh, you called him? Yeah. All right, I'm going now. I'm going now. He's at the rec. All right, I'm going to the rec, y'all. See? Listen, we'll continue this at the rec center, man. For those of y'all, most of y'all will probably get low because you guys talk boxing, but you don't really do it. I'm gonna go do boxing real quick, man. Right? I'm gonna go do boxing real quick, man. But appreciate the 6 that pulled up over here. Appreciate the 5 that's over here. Run the likes up, man. Likes is free, man. Donate to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Share the content. Because as you can see, we are expanding and growing. Shout out to my boy. He just placed the order for a jersey. The jerseys are available, right? Any jersey you want, customized. Soccer, football, basketball. You know, we do it all. Merchandise, man. Hats, everything, man. Yes, and consequence. Salute to you, War Eagle brother. One of my manager partners right there. My player partner, manager partners, man. But yeah, I'm about to go get loose, man. I think I'm gonna throw on my red, white, and blue Nikes, man. Yo, y'all want to see the footwork? I'm gonna get the footwork popping today for y'all, man. And the Nikes. I'm not gonna rock the black Nikes, the Darth Vaders. I'm gonna do the red, white, and blue ones. All right. But this is the Sauce Experience. The news by who? Shanewz, marketing, management, media, man. Serious inquiries only. Gumbo, I have all jerseys, Gumbo. You got Gumbo, man. You know we do this, man. Gumbo, listen, man. Baseball, basketball, soccer, football, all the jerseys, man. See, look, I don't. Before I close out the live, right? One thing about me is I'm an international player, right? I'm an international player. I work with a lot of Caucasian brothers, man. I don't discriminate, man. Right? I do not discriminate. I'm a real businessman. Yo, somebody bounced whatever his name is, Jingo Faggot, right? Jingo Faggot up out of here, man. Bro, you're boring. If I'm boring, why are you over here? Look, why are you over here? I'll do you a favor. Peace, right? But yeah, I don't discriminate. I know a lot of my Spanish and white comrades, they like soccer. So they'll rock a soccer jersey, right? I know the brothers, right? Basketball, football, even baseball, right? See, I'm a business man, right? And this is a business, man. He said, I need a soccer jersey. All right. You know how you do, Gumbo? The same way, you know, I'm gonna hit you with my other line, right? Look, I got this line right here. This is the Shanewz boxing line right here for merchandise. I'm gonna send you that number. How you did with your zip up hoodie? Just place your order. How you want your jersey customized? Right, your soccer jersey, and I'll get to it, man. That's what I do, brother. That's what I do. But yeah, we growing, man. God is good, man. Rome wasn't built in a day. Any great empire, any great business, trials and tribulations, bumps and bruises. Look, unless you are inheriting a kingdom, right? Then, but even when you inherit a kingdom, you still gotta work. You still gotta grind. You still gotta put the pieces together, man. But hey, what do I know, right? Hopefully y'all caught and enjoyed this sauce, man. But this is the Sauce Experience, the news. By Shanewz, media, marketing, management, consultant agent. I hear a little monster. Man, once again, man, this is Jackal Fitness with the champ. What you call me? Havoc in the building as always. We are in the hurt business. Hey, you know the vibes. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that pulled up and hit the like button, man. You know the vibe.